What's up, everybody? Alright, I just got off of work and I'm heading to go see Kurt. And we could talk about the war on drugs for a second because I don't think the shit's working, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously, many people have made note of that. The war on drugs is just, it really is a stupid thing. And then what happens typically is the person who gets addicted to the drugs ends up becoming the one who becomes technically somewhat of a victim, and then they're incriminated. It's sad to see, you know, every time I turn around, some good people end up getting trapped by the, you know, even by our own government's setup of system with things. They were giving away prescription Percocets, etc., just for you saying your back's hurting, and the long-term effects of that is unbelievably difficult to get off of. You know, it's just so easy to get it with the government. If you can go down there, your back's hurting, and you look like you're not a junkie, you can end up getting hooked on them. It's crazy. And then, I mean, there's just so much crap that goes on with the way that the system works. Look, they're legalizing marijuana now, right? They're legalizing marijuana, and all these people who've got marijuana charges probably still serving time for things that they're now changing the laws on. It's crazy. What's up, everybody? Had a house fire, got second-degree burns. Ooh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm headed over to Kurt right now. I was going to talk a little bit about some triggers as well. Maybe we could talk about a few triggers and stuff. But you know, I was thinking about the war on drugs, how ridiculous it is, and it doesn't work. I mean, it's a vicious cycle that repeats itself. Like, there has to be a better way of dealing with this epidemic that we have with drugs. Where is Kurt at? Trying to find him. He's somewhere over here. Let me see. Look, I haven't done a live feed in a while. I just got off of work. It's great to see everybody, and I'm glad to be on. I've got Ashton helping me out as well, and I appreciate the love, everybody. But if you notice, look at how they're treating people based off of the drugs. I mean, there's nothing but criminal activity, you're a bad person, and all this and that, and we've got our voice that's trying to make aware. Kurt! Look, I don't even know if I'm at the right house. I'm trying to find Kurt. Let me call him real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, I don't even know why we're incriminating people and then legalizing the same things that we are incriminating for. First of all, pot, I don't do it. I get paranoid if I had. Hey, I'm outside. All the way in? Okay. Okay. All right. Bye. But yeah, I got off that years ago, and I get paranoid as hell. And I hope I'm at the right house. Yeah. Hey. What's up, bro? What up?
What you doing? What is it?
Just got off work.
Yo, what it do, what it is, what it ain't. I'm Super Saiyan Kurt Lambo coming in the mix, tearing down some wallpaper.
We're talking about the war on drugs and shit.
War on drugs, man. I'll tell you what, I've heard some really crazy stuff about the war on drugs, right? There's a war on drugs, now it's a war on terrorism, but government has been caught a few times even smuggling in shit through submarines and crazy crap. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to jail. Aiden Walsh going to jail. A bit of weed, but I'm hoping that will get me clean. Well, I'll tell you what, man. If you're going to jail for a few days, you know what I'm saying? Preparation, man. Prep for it, because that sucks. I've been through it my damn self. It's a nightmare, and kicking on that concrete floor, bro, eating that bland food is just a nightmare. I'll be honest, when I went to jail, man, I was doing heroin, cocaine, benzos, anything that I could. When I got there, I freaking smuggled Suboxone in to jail to help wean me down. but I took it so quick, man. I didn't do it right. If I felt a little bit of withdrawal symptoms, I ate a piece and I ate too much. Before I knew it, that was gone, and it just prolonged my withdrawal. But you said you're getting clean off of Aiden. You said you're going to jail because of weed. What is it you consider yourself doing? Are you on heroin, or what do you do? Look, I'm tearing wallpaper, guys. It sucks. I just got done with the kitchen. All this, but I gotta get that. You see the yellow tinted paper, man? I gotta, like, get that. All of that, too. But I had gotten the hard part first. What up? Aiden Walsh.
Okay, yeah, they're commenting, but damn, on our phone, it's harder to see these comments.
Yeah.
I feel like the only time it pops up on the phone is like super chat comments and
Want
stuff.
to see what all I have to do?
Yeah, I was saying how ridiculous it is, bro. How they're now legalizing marijuana, but all the people who got charged for it are still serving time.
Yeah, see, but
it's like,
you know, they made weed illegal. They made weed illegally.
The what?
They made weed illegal, but they did it illegally. How they did it.
Oh, really?
The process on how they did stuff.
This place is tore up.
I
bro.
gotta do this wallpaper in here.
Where's the people at? They're not here?
No, it's just an old guy. I gotta do this room, bro. This
Well, look. You know, the fact that they're changing these laws, what do you think's going to happen with the war on drugs in time? Do you think they're going to actually start changing this? Do you think they're actually... You think they're going to start legalizing harder drugs at some point?
They do in other countries. There's one that have every drugs legal.
It's all about filling their pockets, broseph.
Mm-hmm.
See, hey, the comments pop up and then they disappear.
The government got caught smuggling drugs in here, bro. We've smuggled drugs into our own country, the government themselves.
Right, I'm sure.
Crazy shit. So there's a war on drugs. Now there's a war on terrorism, but we're over there for fucking oil and other shit.
Well, look, I have to say this, though. This is just my opinion, because I know how hard it is when you're taking hard drugs. But when you start, when you're hooked on drugs, they do have those safe houses where you can go. Is this blurry or what, man? It looks like you guys can't see me that good. Hold on. Trying to make it where you can see me good. Yeah, but they have like safe houses, and they'll prevent you from getting like diseases and stuff, sharing needles, that kind of stuff. And I've heard it's actually reduced a lot of the activity that's in the areas, like up in Canada, and I can't remember where. So that's an option. Kirk just called me. He's like, dude, come on, get over here. Yeah. Come see me. I just got back, y'all. So I don't know where we're headed with the war on drugs, but look at what it's done for so long. Do you guys think that this thing's been successful at all? I mean, is anyone in defense of the war on drugs? And what are your thoughts on that? Is it working? What do y'all think? Pros and cons.
Really? Pokes holes in the wall. Then I use the fabric softener.
It's all about money.
And it destroys the adhesive, bro. That's underneath it. Here we come out here.
It's all about money, they said. Gareth, what's up, bro? I just got back from work, threw a shirt on, came over here to see Kurt, man. Yeah. Show you guys some love and let you guys know we're doing good. Yeah. Kurt's doing good. Are you're doing the Suboxone route, right?
Yes,
but you're doing it the right way.
I haven't told them
now
yet.
Why? Explain to them why you felt to do this.
For years. Okay, man, I've been doing this on and off for like 11, 12 years. I would get clean, man. I wouldn't hit meetings like I should. For anybody to sit there and say I'm not sober, you can kiss my ass. I'm not sticking a needle in my arm or shooting cocaine or sticking a stem to my lips. So I could care less what anybody thinks. I'm sober. I don't get high off the Suboxone. I'm going through a doctor, and in order to even get my prescription, I have to do counseling. And I have to go to therapy, which is something I need right now. And I'd always get clean, man, for months and then turn back and end up going back to the shit, man. So as a safeguard and to keep me just copacetic, I'm going to go to a doctor. I'm going to do the Suboxone treatment, and I'm going to take his advice for the first time ever in my life. So I'm on maintenance, and as of right now, man, it's working. I'm here working by myself. Don't even want to get high. Don't think about using. The only issues I have probably right now is probably arguing with my wife and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's the
But
one.
yeah, that's the old lady, guys. Well, but basically, the maintenance is. I wasn't gonna do methadone, guys. I mean, it works. I know somebody, a family member, who's been on methadone for a while, and it works for him. And I mean, it's just rough to get off of. And so is Suboxone. It's just not as severe, I would say. But I had to do it. I know myself too well, and I always lied to myself, and I would not get on the Suboxone because I couldn't do dope with it. Even when I got prescribed shit, Suboxone, I didn't even take it. I sold it to get high off of dope. What sound? Oh, it was probably the phone vibrating. Derek had a incoming call, so maybe it was the phone. Possibly. Methadone is very rough on the body. Suboxone, it can be too. It has a strong half-life like methadone, but the withdrawals to me aren't as intense. You know how dope's like a week and then you're starting to feel better. Methadone's like a couple months starting to feel better. Suboxone's a good month, man. But if you taper off of it right and do it right. But as of right now, man, I'm just taking my doctor's advice, and I'm on Suboxone. I'm on maintenance. But guys, I don't want to get high. I attend meetings. I do tell them in the meeting that I'm on maintenance, and they don't disagree with me. They say whatever it takes. And so right now, that's what it takes, man. I hate the thought of it. I hate I'm taking Suboxone. I fucking hate that. But dude, it's keeping me sober. I've never gotten high off Suboxone. Never. If anything, it threw me into withdrawals. But I'm feeling positive about everything, My life's coming back together slowly again. No street shit. Yeah, damn right. I promise, man. I'm out of the streets. I'm spending time with my daughter and my wife, and I'm either at the house cleaning some shit from the storm we went through months ago, or 2 days ago, and they gave me methadone for pain. I asked them for no more, and now I'm not on anything, period. Good deal, Carrie. That's good. I mean, I could have possibly, I know I probably could have just not taken nothing, but I've done that 1,000 times, and I feel that as of just for right now, I need the maintenance, man. I gotta fucking have some kind of stability right now, and in time when I feel I'm ready and my life has became normal and I'm used to that routine of being normal, I'm gonna wing off the shit. Damn, so you had some skin grafts from burns. That's where it started for me. I was in a grease fire, 3rd-degree burns to my bone. And I went to the doctors, and they fucking gave me 80 perks, 20 Roxy 20s, and 15 milligram morphine pills. And I was 17. I had no fucking idea. And I'm sitting there coming home from the hospital, glad I got burnt because of how good I felt. How stupid is that shit? That should have been a sign, right? But it wasn't. You don't see it in yourself till it's almost too late. When was the last time you used? Last time I used was it 80 days ago? Not including Suboxone, obviously, but 80 days ago, or was it 81? I got out, I went to jail, it was 81 days. 81 days ago. Sorry, I didn't mean to stick my thumb in front. Caught on fire, my left hand and arm, major pain. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that, Carrie. That's horrible. Wow, you're okay. At least it ain't burn your pretty face, so you good. Tell him. Tell him my face still purty, cuz. I'm teasing. Hello. Love from Scotland. Love from America. 81, yes. 81 days, guys. So I was like 149 pounds when I went into jail. I'm now 181 pounds. It's retarded. Still smoking cigarettes. I tried to quit, I just couldn't. I was so stressed. I got in an argument actually with my wife, and I needed a cigarette, is what I said. You got detox for 6 days. What does that mean? Morphine in the ER, burn unit, and they did methadone for pain and after surgery, but I'm home now and only on ibuprofen. Good deal, girl. I'm glad to hear that. Fucking, they gave you morphine for pain? I mean, yeah, it's a severe, very, very strong opiate, but for pain, methadone, I've never really heard of that shit. Usually they try and give methadone to people trying to get off opiates, from what I hear. But I know it worked. But good thing, I mean, you weren't on it too long, because that shit right there, whew, can be rough. So I did it one time. I went and got methadone. Help at home, no support from family or friends, no insurance. What the fuck do I do? It's a very good question, Noxie. That's a very good question. When you don't have support, obviously, from your friends or from your family, your family, maybe they just don't get it, but your friends and people like that, no support, you're hanging out with the wrong motherfuckers. If you go to a room in a meeting and tell them how fucking scared you are, tell them exactly how you feel, because every single one of them in that room has been through the same shit and had the same feelings. And you will feel better, whether you're withdrawn or not. You will feel better after you do that, man. From my experience, I promise you, it will fucking help you. Now, I don't know what you're withdrawing off of, Noxie, but you got support here, just so you know. And we got your back, man. We all been through something, whether, it's one thing or another. It's all the fucking same when it comes to fucking you up. And I feel you should talk to a doctor. Go to the hospital. Withdrawals are very scary. Very fucking scary. I'm terrified of them myself, but it's nothing that you can't fucking help, or get through. When you're in darkness, you don't see things getting better. You don't see the light. You don't see how shit will miraculously become better. You just don't. But that doesn't mean that it's not possible, because I felt the same fucking way. It took me going to jail for 75 days just to fucking finally get out of the cloud I was in, because I had a fog around me. I didn't see shit clearly at all. But you probably need to go to the rooms, man. Hit AA, NA, doesn't matter. They're both the fucking same. They have their traditions, whatever. I don't care. I fucking go in there and I cry out for help, because I'm a sick motherfucker and I'm not right. And there's shit I still need to work on. But I realized after I got done getting off drugs and feeling better mentally, that there was a bunch of other shit I still had to take care of on the inside. So it's a lot of work, but it gets easier. And I promise you, it fucking gets easier. And that fear will go away. I mean, I'm on maintenance, so... And it helps. I'm not using morphine. I'm scared. But you can do it, Noxie. We all got your back. Yeah. I'm clean for 6 days. No heroin, no cocaine. That's what I like to hear, yo. Carrie, thank you. Yes. And said it burns. It's more effective. Yeah, definitely. I agree it's more effective. And people don't realize, fucking burns, 1st degree, 2nd degree, even thirds kill your nerves and shit, but it's still very, very, very painful. Yeah, I'm gonna take care. I'm starting to exercise, work out. I even went on a run. That kicked my ass. But heroin, okay, yeah. So heroin, yeah, that sucks just for a little bit. But Seek some professional help. Seriously, Noxie, seek some professional help. Heroin, shit, if you're like me, it's gonna fucking kill you. Because I was so close to death, and half of me felt like I wanted to die. Thank God I didn't. Oh man, I'd be like, life's too good to just ruin it with this bullshit that I'm addicted to. But there is a way out. It's millions of people have done it, and all you just got to do is you got to find a good support system, man. You have to have a good, like, words I'm trying to use, a little too, fried my brain a little too much, trying to talk all intellectual. I'm just fucking around, but it's possible, you know. I mean, you got to be honest with yourself. Yes, Veronica, I agree, and I am, and that was one of the hardest things I had trouble doing, was being honest with myself. And that was hard, difficult, even for me to accept and be like, yeah, I need to be on Suboxone. So, I mean, just whatever you have to do, you gotta chase sobriety and getting sober like you fucking chase the drugs. And if you put even just an eighth of effort into what you did into getting high, into getting sober, you're gonna be all right. As much as it doesn't seem like you're gonna be, I promise, man, things will get better. It might take a little time. It might not be on your time when you want it. I don't know who you feel your higher power is, or whatever that case may be, but if you have one, you know, ask him for some help. You know, I got so bad at times where I couldn't even pray. I just said to myself, God help me. Because I was in such darkness. I was so insane. I mean, I'd be on the way to the dope dealer to get some shit and fucking cussing myself out in the mirror, calling myself a piece of shit. So I'm spending my last $40 instead of fucking putting gas in the car and buying me something to eat, because the drugs came first. So I get the obsession completely. My wife loves the fact I'm sober. She can't get enough of me, man, because, I mean, I'm fucking tickling her on the couch and shit. You know, we're enjoying life for the first time in a while, and it's great. And I'm enjoying her doing good too. I mean, we enjoy each other's company, especially sober. 19 last August. Started on pills when I was 13. Yeah, around the same time. Shortly after I was 14, the same day I started. Day I was introduced to meth, and since that day, right, meth's a fucking bad one, man. Meth is no fucking good. That shit ages you, like, horribly and stuff, and it's just so bad for your body, but it is nothing that you can't fucking get through, man. You know, thousands of people have done it. I'll tell you what, you're at the right place right now talking to the right people, and not just me, the people y'all writing comments, man. You know, you guys been through it, and, you know, I know some of y'all have sobriety, and then some of y'all are fighting for sobriety, but there's something special about people who are fucked up. You know what? I heard this guy say it, and it was so fucking smart. It was too smart, you know, to make sense. Like, he said, it baffles me that a group of people who are insane come into a room or come together in a meeting and there's sanity. And that just, it blew. I was like, wow. I said, there's got to be something special about that. A bunch of people who are insane coming together, talking, and there's sanity. So long as you do work. In the meantime, you and only you will know when you're ready to let go of all that shit. Damn right, I agree. Excellent advice. Glad to see you're doing well, Kurt. Thank you, Melissa. I hadn't stopped, but I'm 2 months sober off of... Good, Noxie. I'm glad. Just stick with it. Take it. People say a day at a time. For me, it was a fucking millisecond at a time. And those seconds felt like hours. So I know how it feels. But you got to try and escape your mind, because when you're in detox, all you can obsess about is how shitty you feel. It's all you want to think about. I know that's how you feel. I know you feel like that. But I promise you, that is the last thing you want to do. This is the last thing you want to do. Whether you feel people aren't there and people don't give a shit, it's not fucking true. I wouldn't be sitting here talking if it was fucking true. I care about every single one of you guys, man. I don't wish this shit on my enemies, which I don't really have any, but if I did, I fucking wouldn't want no one to go through this hell. Nobody. And it is so possible, and like I said, it's hard to see it. It's hard to see the light and see people doing good, or to think you are even possible or capable of doing good when you are, you know? And the second you do, you'll be so fucking glad you got through what you did, but it's steps, you know? Like, you got to take these steps. You got to rewire your brain, literally. You have to change one thing, everything. Change one fucking thing, everything. You have to change all. Your family, if they're not good for you, if they're bad for your sobriety and shit, then you can't be around them. As hard as that is, I was worried about me when I'm getting sober, if me and my wife were going to be able to be together. Thank God we can. You know, because one addict can bring down another, and you got to put yourself around people who want to see you do good. You know, I don't know where you live and all that, you know, but find yourself a room, man. Find yourself a place where you can go and cry out for help. Be fucking honest. Because God, as an addict, I know that's one thing I love to do is fucking lie. Even about dumb shit when I'm fucked up. Doesn't make any sense. But Noxie, you can do this. I mean, I could tell you this till I'm blue in the fucking face. I know you don't see it. And I know you're in a dark place at times, but man, if that's the case, I mean, hit me up on Facebook. My name's Kurt Lambert. I live in North Carolina. You call me if you ever feel like you're feeling crazy or just need help, period. You know, because and nobody on this right now wants to see, you know, anything bad happen to you or anybody on this channel, for Christ's sake, you know? I mean, I did decide subs were the best route. I mean, for me, I decided Suboxone was the best because it didn't get me high like methadone and shit would. And for some reason, I completely, like, I go to work. It's just like normal. And it's not like, I mean, I take an 8 and then I go through the whole day and I'm okay. I have moments of where I feel tired and I don't have any motivation for shit, but it's getting better. Like, I don't know, I guess I researched it, looked it up, and how the Suboxone affected you, and plus if I tried to get high right now, I could. And I like that too. I like, it's kind of just like a something backing me up, you know, just something that's gonna help me fight it myself, because I tried to do it myself and shit gets fucked up when I try and do it on myself. Yeah, NA, AA, Noxie, hit them up, yo. I'm not saying to go get on maintenance. Go talk to a doctor, get some professional help. Maybe maintenance is the way for you to go. If you just so happen to can't stop, or if you do, and like me, a couple months later, end up just going straight back to it, that shit's gonna get you killed. Because you're going to do something, feel like you did, like you had the same tolerances before, and you don't. And this shit's going to kill you. And it killed me for a second. Stayed for like 5 minutes, I think. Thank God I'm still here. So, minute by minute, man. I know that, Ryan. You ain't lying. Pain is tolerable. Death is permanent. I like that, Carrie. Whatever it takes to get people to understand that. I agree 100%. Honestly, I have tried going to NA and AA. I started going to AA with my dad when my parents got divorced and he was struggling with drinking, so I would go with him and support him, but a few months ago. Well, Noxie, instead of going for your dad and supporting him, go for yourself. If Noxie doesn't look out for Noxie, who the fuck will? If you do not do for yourself, then you're just on a crash course, man. You have to, and as much as you feel you want to do better, but then a lot of you doesn't, because that's how I was. All you need is just a little percent, just a little tad, little speckle of what you put into fucking getting high, into getting sober. Go to the meetings. My sister did it for my mom. My mom asked her, will you just go to a meeting? She went to a meeting. She was sober for fucking like 17, 18 years. She relapsed. She's now sober again, thank God. But Noxie, you can do it, man. You need to be in a good, positive, just surroundings, period, no matter where you're at. People who want to see you do good. When you have that urge and all of a sudden that moment of anger and just fucking depression, you can call somebody and be like, hey, I just want to say I feel like shit and my life sucks and I hate who I am, because that's what the fuck I did. I called people and just wanted to be like me. I was angry. And more importantly, I was angry at myself. But you can do it, man. I want to see you do it. Shit. Life can be sweet, man. You have money in your pocket. You're not spending it or blowing it. Hell, you can go take a vacation. Go to like huge events. You know what I want to do? I want to go to a Comic-Con. Either in New York or California, one of the real big ones. I think that would be fucking awesome. I could never do that using. You know? Even though, yeah, social anxiety sucks. I didn't know what the fuck to say to people or anything, you know? But I cried out. I told on myself in that room, and it was the best thing I ever fucking did. To do is be honest. That's why I'm opening up as much as I am right now. Well, Noxie, I'm very glad that you are. And I wanna see you do better, man. I wanna see you do better. I wanna see you do good. I know you can. Anybody, if I can fucking do it, anybody could do it. Anybody can do it. There ain't a drug out there that I haven't tried besides like fucking PCP, I think. It actually, I don't know, it might have been in the shit I was doing cut with or something. But, I mean, it's possible, man. If I could fucking do it, anybody can do it. I was your biggest swindler, fucking conniving, fucking asshole you could find, thieving, fucking just to get high. Whatever fucking, that drug came first in my life, period. Over my family, my daughters, my wife, my brother, my mother, my father, everyone. And I'd be hugging fucking my mom with one hand, stealing from her with the other. Absolutely insane. Yeah, and I'm sure you feel like you fucking feel like you're dying, but I promise you're not gonna. You're fine. You're fine. I'm reading them. When I was supporting him, I was a long time ago. Aiden, there's plenty of people, man, you could call. Plenty. Go to a room, get some fucking numbers, man. And call. I mean, they don't care what time it is. There's people. That shit keeps them sober, guys. When you do stuff like that. Yo, Noxie, find me on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Aiden, find me on Facebook, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in contact with me, because I know how it is. You guys can call me anytime. I know what it's like. That shit's going to help me, because it feels good knowing that people can see, like, man, if you've seen some of the shits, I was trying to find a video of me detoxing about a year ago. Oh my God, it was so bad. It was embarrassing. Derek put a picture on one of his videos of me detoxing. My mom took a picture of me in a bed. It was my mother. And I didn't even know she took the picture. And I think I had like cotton fever. I was broke and fucking it didn't help me none. It made me sick. And so I went from that into fucking withdrawals. And it was the worst thing that fucking, ugh. I'm telling you, yeah. The fucking shit out there is just, it's killing people now. No one's fucking a rocket scientist. You know, the dope ain't dope no more. It's fentanyl. People are dying left and right. Come to Scotland, mate. Hey, maybe one of these days I can, bro. Shit. Home for you and your family. Thanks. Thanks, Paul. That means a lot, brother. Yeah, dude. I mean, Scotland. Would be nice, bro. I heard a lot of cool things about it up there, man. I'd love to come visit. Maybe me and Derek one day can swing it through, man. That'd be awesome. Or if you ever come to America, bro, you know, you're homeless. Well, have you tried going to like any shelters or anything? Maybe seeking some help, you know, from your government, or if you're in the U.S., something. There's always an option, man. There's always something. You'll be surprised who God puts in your path, bro. You know, and I'm not a big Bible thumper, bro. I'm not one who goes to church. I don't do that. But I do believe there's a higher power, man. And sometimes he works in ways and does things that we're not scaled to understand. And you'll just be surprised, bro. Maybe this little bit of advice of you trying to go somewhere and seek some help, maybe you'll just find exactly what it is, Aiden, you're looking for, bro. Come on the Discord and talk. Watching my brother's overdose every week was 10 times worse than being in Iraq. Ooh, I can imagine. I was in Afghanistan for a year, so those are pretty bad times. Those fucking rough, man. That was so easy for me to come home and get high to numb everything after Afghanistan, so. Keep talking and cigarette keeps going out. I'm trying to read your guys' comments. With 90 pills in my pocket, and it's so heartbreaking, so that it breaks me. Yeah, you know, and I tried saying stuff like that to my brother on shit I did, and he fucking basically shut me down. And I'm not gonna do the same, but that negative shit, the stuff that makes you feel like, oh, I'm such a piece of shit because I done this and I stole this, and oh, I've manipulated so and so. None of that shit matters right now. Every single one of those persons you did that to would want you to do better and would want to see you do better. That would be the only thing I guarantee you that they would want, whether they struggle with demons or not also. Aiden, it's going to be all right, man. Everything's going to be all right, bro. I understand you're in a very bad place, man. There's really no one who could say anything to help or try and guide what you're going through, bro. But I'm here for you, man. And I hate you're going through that, bro. Yes, more along the lines, I was having dreams of getting high. I knew Suboxone was my best option. I tried it before. I was sober for like 8 months, man, but I didn't go to meetings and I wasn't into sobriety like I am. I just did it just so I wouldn't get high. I didn't have all this other stuff, this networking that I'm doing now to back me and support me. So yeah, I felt Suboxone was the best route, and yeah, I would have, the way I felt, I'd have possibly ended up probably getting high again. And if I do that, everything that I just worked so hard for and went through to get sober would be for nothing. And I don't want that. Especially just the hell that I endured in jail for it. So that's exactly why I did it. And it's been going great so far. And I understand, my mom's my number one Noxie, and I fucking stolen her wedding band, bro. Fucking, and sold the shit. And I didn't even get much for it. And I know that ring was worth a lot more. And that's my number one, but like I said, all she wants to do is to see me do good, see me do better, and all that stuff. My father's calling. 1 second, fellas. 1 second. Hey, Dad. Hey. Yeah, Derek's over here now. I'm talking to him now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm over here pilling working. But, so, yeah, hanging out with him. I got you. See what I'm saying? Dad, I got you, Pops. All right, love you, Dad. I will. All right, bye. My father, worried about my brother and me, wanting to make sure we were hanging out. See? And I've stolen fucking everything from that old man. Knives that were worth $1,000, Randalls and shit, guns. And he's calling just to check on us, make sure we're doing okay. That's what I'm talking about, Noxie. You do good. You set an example for your father, you know, as we're young and stuff. They're our hero. I feel as we get older and they get older, we become their hero. And it's still not too late. You could still change your whole life, and life can be still so amazing. All it just takes is to start is one step, man. That's it. Just one step, one little ounce, one little speckle of wanting to get better. Number one reason. Yeah, I'm sure it is, when you probably shouldn't deserve to have a bed to sleep in at all, because I know I didn't. Shit, I feel I still don't deserve it. But for some reason, I'm blessed to have it. Rough, but I think my brother got high because of what we seen and had to do over there. Oh, I'm sure, Carrie. Yeah, I'm sure. There was some stuff that really fucked me up when I was over there. I'd come home. I had nightmares. That was my worst, like, PTSD with it, were the nightmares. I'd wake up screaming every time I was getting mortared and crushed in my sleep. It was freaking nightmares. Bad. So vivid, too. But it made it easier to get high, I agree. It was so much easier for me to, like, use and get high coming home from Afghanistan. And plus the money I saved from being over there and not spending any. From Pasco, Washington. Yeah, we were born in Pasco, Washington. Yeah. And yeah, the best thing to do, even if it doesn't happen all at once, yes, Gareth, I agree. Forgive yourself for all your misgivings, you know? Neuroxy, forgive yourself for that shit. That shit's just gonna hold you down and hold you back. Move forward. When you live in your past, you get depressed. When I think of my future, I get anxious. But when I'm truly at peace, is when I'm focused on right now. Right fucking now. That's when I'm at peace. It's raining outside, it's gloomy. I'm working, peeling wallpaper. I ain't fucking been doing it now, but I'm about to, so, you know. Figures he's okay. My nephews had told me to leave him alone. He figures if he stops doing heroin, but continues to do other drugs and be homeless. Yeah, well, he just thought he hasn't hit his rock bottom. That's what it is. Because when I hit it, man, I was like, fuck this. I was done. I was so done. Can't get that in Ireland. Well, that's good. Naltrexone, I believe it is an opiate blocker. Oh, okay, that's what you were saying. Thank you to you and your bro for what you guys are doing. Man, thank you guys, man. Spread the word. Spread the word. This stuff's gonna save people's lives, y'all. It's gonna freaking... I ain't never seen nothing like it. When I was freaking going through it years ago, there wasn't nothing like this. I didn't, couldn't get on Facebook, on YouTube, and I didn't know. And people weren't doing it like that. I mean, fucking... Derek's at a better place than I am in life right now. But, like, because I'm going to start doing it too, you guys, once I get my feet grounded and all that good stuff. And there's going to be people I could touch that he can't, that I've been through shit that he hasn't. And I'm telling you, man, there's something special about this. Something special about this. And Kratom pisses me off. I feel like people bashing Kratom. Saved my life without question. And for me, it's one of the tools to stay clean. Hey, if that's what it takes to keep a needle out of my arm, bro, then do it. I'm taking maintenance. I'm on Suboxone. Fuck anybody who says I'm not sober. I mean, you can abuse anything, but I'm not abusing it. I don't see the point in abusing Suboxone. It doesn't even get me high anyways. All it does to me is just make me feel like I'm okay. Literally. I mean, without it right now, there's no telling. I just don't, I don't trust myself enough. So I got to keep my network that I have around me on point 24/7 in case I happen to have a moment where I feel weak. So if kratom is what it takes, man, then do what you got to do, bro. I don't bash it. I back you. You know, I've heard good stories of kratom, and I've heard bad stories of kratom. I've heard good stories of Suboxone. I've heard bad stories of Suboxone. And that's with any fucking thing you do. Everybody has their vices. Anybody can bash and be a hypocrite and knock anything they want to. But it's different strokes for different folks. Some people, it's gonna have to take methadone for them to get straight. And then eventually from there, wing off that, and people have done it like that. So it is fucking possible. Same with kratom. I've heard of a few people getting off of fucking dope because of kratom. So I don't bash it. I don't know much about the stuff, man. I don't really know a lot about it at all. But I have heard it's helped people get off of shit. So I'm for it, you know, personally speaking. Some people have to have the cold turkey, can't do nothing. That's you know, if that's what it takes for you, if that's how it has to go for you, then I support it. If you have to be on maintenance through a doctor or however it is you do, buy kratom just so you don't go and use heroin, I'm for that. Because heroin's going to fucking kill you. I'm only on 8 milligrams a sub. And it's enough that you're feeling good. Yeah, definitely. I don't even take the whole 8 milligrams, to be honest. So, how you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
Right. Okay, guys, I gotta go. My boss man just showed up, so I will talk to you guys later, okay? Take care.
Who are all these people parked out here?
That's my brother. Just my older brother stopped by. He just got in town.